my channel. So today I am doing a DIY that I have wanted to do for quite a while. You've seen the thumbnail. I'm gonna say it. I hope it looks good. Ever since Fantastic Beasts, obviously we learn more about the obscurus and it kind of fascinates me. So I really wanted to contain an obscurus and have it on display. So what we'll be using, we're gonna use ribbon, right? I wanted black see-through ribbon. It's the only thing that I could personally think would make it work. If any of you have got any other ideas, let me know in the comments. But yeah, and then of course we needed a bottle. Now I did originally have a jar, but I kind of wanted something fancy and I managed to pick this up. How cool is this? It didn't have the cork, but I happen to have a cork. Do you think a cork will hold an obscurus? Will it hold you? But then of course I want to put something around the neck of the bottle. So I've got some twine, I've got some gold edging. You can pick these up from card making sections in craft shops. This I found in a charity shop, and my ribbon you can buy from hobby stores and things like that. But yeah, and then a label. I just want a label to put around the bottle as well. So it's quite a simple DIY this, so which is really cool for those of you that aren't massively, I mean, I'm not massively artistic, I wing everything, we know this, but it is quite a fun, simple DIY. So it's something I know everybody can do, and you can find all these things. Charity shops, I do recommend to find things because they do tend to have some little cool things in, and I saw this and I was like, yes. I did think of having a rounded, because when I put this in, it will take the shape and be round, if that makes any sense, because I kind of wanted that round sort of shape with the obscurus in there. I just hope it works. But yeah, if you would like to see how I'm doing this, how I am containing an obscurus in a jar, then bottle, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button because I would love to have you. Massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, it's linked in the description of this video, along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. Let's contain this obscurus before it causes havoc in my house. The first thing, we need to take this off and we need to poke this in. So what I've got, because obviously I can't use my finger, I've got a chopstick and we're going to poke it in and hope that this works. In you go. Obscurus. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that looks quite cool. I do like that. So that bit was nice and simple, guys. Literally just putting a ribbon in a bottle. I've actually just come up with a new idea. If it's on the thumbnail, it obviously worked. But yeah, I'm just going to figure out quickly what I need to put on the bottle now. I've actually changed my mind about the gold trim. I don't want it on the bottle. I don't think it's going to need it. So what I'm going to do now is I need to let my hot glue gun warm up, but I have this string, and what I want to do with this, if I can find the end. Is that the end? No? Yes? Oh, it is. Obviously, I think around the whole neck of the bottle I want to twist, and oh yes, I definitely want to do this. We're going to have twine going from the bottom right to the top of the bottle. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty cool. So I'm going to let my hot glue gun warm up, and then I can just hot glue the tip, wind it round and glue it at the top to hold it in place. So I have managed to get it right around the bottle. So now I have got a little bit of a weird thing going on down here, but it's fine. I'm going to get it covered. It's fine. Don't panic. What I need to do now is just cut the twine. She says these scissors need sharpening. Come on, there we go. Wrap it round And then again, this is going to leave a bit of a mess, but it's fine because it's going to be covered because I have an idea. You've seen the thumbnail. Right. I am going to burn myself here. Right, get this. And there we go. So, that's looking fancy. I like it. Okay, before we cork her in, or him, I don't know. I am actually going to use a bit of gold trim. I think what I want to do, let's see if it works. I kind of want to put it around here. And I just think it'll make it look a little bit fancier. Yes, we're going to do this, I think. And get it level. What I love about this is if you have to unstick it, it does stick again, which is really, really cool. I don't know what it's like on paper and card though. I haven't got a clue. I'll have to ask my mum. My mum does card making. No, I didn't pinch these off her. But yeah, I think this is gonna look really cool. Obviously, what I'm gonna do, instead of just snipping it, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna cover this bit again, because it was just a bit too long. But I think this, oh yeah, it makes it just gives it something a little extra, don't you think? I like that. So yeah, my plan now, oh, I do like that gold trim. No, we can't put any more on. We're not putting any more on, are we? Oh, Susie, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Don't do too much to it. What I want to do now, we'll put the cork in and then I might have to glue the cork in because it keeps poking out a bit. But I'm going to hot glue, because you could do this if you've got, you know, when you do wax seals, but I don't have any black wax. The bird's in here with me, by the way, if you can hear her. I don't have any black wax to melt and drip over. So there is another way of doing it, guys. So if you struggle and you don't have any wax and you want to do something like this, you can actually do it with hot glue. So you could actually get black ones of these, which would make it even easier, but I haven't. I'm doing it a different way. I'm going to hot glue some drips down, and this is where I'm going to cover my little mess down here and where I hot glue gunned the top. I'm going to drip hot glue from the wax down the bottle, and we're going to paint it black. Okay, the glue gun's dry, so obviously now we need to paint this black, and then we're going to focus on the label that I want on here. Fancy. Right, let me tell you now, guys, I don't even want to talk about it. I really don't. That was so fiddly to paint, but I've done it. So yeah, if that's all you can do, then paint on hot glue is great. If you can get hold of a black glue gun sticks, that's even better. Or obviously melting wax would be even better. But I've done it, and I really like how this is looking. I really, really am. So what I need to do now The gold trim's back, yes. I love the gold trim. If you've watched my other DIYs, I use it a lot. Hi, Ellie. Ellie's sat in the sunshine on my windowsill and she's loving it. So I have got this tag here. It was bigger, it was huge, but I've cut it down and I'm gonna write, obviously, contained obscurus on here. But with the gold trim, I just want to add a bit of gold trim around the edge just to give it something. Make it pop a bit, I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. We have our label, and what I want to do is literally just cut a bit of twine and have it sort of dangling to the side here. But yeah, I'm going to just quickly attach this label off camera and then you're going to see photos of it and then I'll be back with you at the end to talk about it. What do we think? We've contained an obscurus today. We've done a really good job. Newt Scamander would be so proud of us right now. Well, no, he'd want them to be free, but obviously we've contained it. We've saved this from danger and we're containing it and we're trying to help it. That's what we're doing. Newt would be proud. Newt would be proud. But I absolutely love how this turned out. The bottle is so fancy, so fancy. I'm so glad I found this bottle. I definitely love the idea of the dripping black wax. I just think it gave it that sort of potion bottle look, which I absolutely love. But there we have it. We've got our label. I literally, like I said, just tied it around the bottle. This is still a little bit wet, so I'm trying not to touch that. But what do we think? I think this has turned out pretty cool. And I actually think that this does resemble a obscurus, the black sort of see-through ribbon. Again, if you think you could think of something different, then let me know in the comments. Are you going to have a go at making? Are you going to contain your own obscurus in a bottle? Talk to me in the comments, guys. You know I love it when you do. But that's it. I know you've just seen pictures, but just look. Look, he's happy in there, isn't he? You're happy, aren't you? But I really enjoyed making this. Like I said, this is something that I have wanted to make for a while now. It's literally been on my to-do list for ages. I have a DIY to-do list, yes. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Let me know if you're going to make one, if you already have. I mean, I've not seen somebody do this, but if you have done it, send me photos on my socials because I'd love to see. And if you are going to have a go, then let me see when you've done it, because I'd love to see what potion-y bottle things that you find to contain your obscurus in. I'm going to go now though, guys. I think I am going to display this in Borgin & Burkes because an obscurus is quite dark. So I do think this would fit well in with the Borgin & Burkes aesthetic that I've got going on upstairs. So I think that's where I'm going to go. And I'm not going to put him there now because he's still wet. So I'll put him on the side and let him dry, and then I'll put him in Borgin & Burkes. Please give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it because it helps me more than you know, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.